They had more flakes than that in there.
Yeah, they cut back. Inflation. Inflation's a motherfucker. Welcome to another shitty episode of The Shit Show, where we bullshit, we talk shit, and we get into some shitty situations. I am your host, Mr. St. Patrick, and for today's guest is ready to bring the shit and get shitted on. So please show love to Cameron to the show.
Thank you.
Don't do it again. You saw how his voice got deep.
Hey, listen.
I
I brought my toilet paper with me this time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be wiping.
Sprite to clear that little. I don't
Hey,
know. Phlegm. That's phlegm.
no, that ain't phlegm.
That ain't.
What it is lady's luster. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
That is disgust. That's what that is.
It's supposed to. I hope it disgusts you.
Oh,
I'm
just
glad,
lets me
yeah.
disgust the hoes. They're like,
No.
why you doing that?
The women love it. I don't call them hoes. You know,
Sorry,
I'm a
the
grown-
females.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I wanted to start the show. I wanted to do a shot and a shout out to our Dallas Cowboys because you are a
Yes,
Dallas Cowboys
sir.
fan and we are America's team. So here goes Ghost Loggers. We're taking it back a little bit old school. Blue cuts for Dallas Cowboys. Stop.
For life.
Yeah, Jimmy's over here hating over here.
4-9.
Yeah.
Oh,
But here we go. Dallas Cowboys.
Ugh, lame ass name. Matter of fact,
Shit tastes like medicine.
Yep. It does. Not the same when I was younger. Woo. Actually,
I don't think I'm gonna get a cold for like 7 months.
yeah. Do you remember Ghost Loggers why we used to drink it? The whole gimmick of it? Of wanting to take a shit.
No, I don't remember.
We used to, when we were younger, we were like, oh man, we're gonna drink it so we could take a shit and see gold chips in our shit.
Oh no, I don't remember. I don't remember
Yeah.
having that
that was
conversation.
probably you.
Yeah. Well, I started drinking at an early age. I was drinking probably like at 16. I used to go to school with fucking alcohol and stuff.
Oh yeah, I wasn't like big into like drinking
Yeah.
or smoking. Like I had my periods, but yeah, my mom was an addict, so I wasn't
Yeah.
trying to touch anything that I could possibly like dive into that world.
Yeah. Well, actually, I was drinking so much that by the time I turned 21, I was good. Yeah, I was like, I'm not trying to drink anymore. But every time that we do the show, we always try out a different drink. We, a lot of times it ends up being local or something that not normally people are drinking. So I was at the liquor store today and I seen that they have this it's a soda, but it's it's alcohol on top of it. It's called the Finnish Long Drink. It's Legend of 1952. So we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see, how it is. We're gonna give you some ASM.
Yeah, ASMR right there.
Yeah.
Where is this picture?
I don't know. I can't say I'm a fan.
I'm not a fan either. Like
Yeah.
the strong grape. There's a strong grapefruit
Yeah.
flavor. It's not like a squirt either. It's more like a oh no, and not the good squirt either.
I don't know.
Face ass. No.
Hey.
It just tastes weird.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
The Legend of 1952. Yeah, this tastes like 1952. Tastes like racism and hate.
Slavery. This
Yeah,
tastes like
just-
free slavery.
I don't know. It just has a weird taste. I'm sorry. We're gonna
This
give this.
that. I just got free, mouthful.
Yeah, we're not a fan of it. The long drink is not. I mean, it is a long drink, but I don't know. It's not gonna be long for me, so it's out. But to start off the show, if you were on a date and you see your ex, are you mentioning this person to your ex? So like you're on a date, right? You're with this chick, and you see your ex, by herself or whatever the case is. Are you mentioning to the girl that you're with to your ex?
To my ex?
Or I'm sorry, are you mentioning your girl that's your ex?
So that's happened.
Oh yeah.
With my first ex-wife.
Yeah.
Like I was at Top Golf on a date, and then I feel like these eyes burning the side of my face, and I turn and it's my ex-wife sitting over there.
Oh shit.
I was like, this shit is crazy. The crazy part is because she doesn't live anywhere close to that Top Golf. And I was like, it's my ex-wife right there. It's my first ex-wife. I don't hate her, but but I'm still in her psyche, so we don't have a relationship. So that was weird.
Yeah.
And then my son told me later on, like, that his mom brought it up. He was like, "Why does that even matter?"
Yeah. I mean, she's probably not over you.
You know what? I thought about that.
Yeah.
I told her, I was like, she has to like still care or something in order for that to happen. Because we were kids, bro.
Yeah.
We were kids. I was 18. She was 19 when we got together.
Yeah.
We were split up by the time.
First love.
It was like 23.
Yeah.
23, 20. I had my son at 20. Yeah, like 23.
Yeah.
We were divorced. So
was she your first love?
Was she my first love?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I feel like any man's first love is their mama.
Like
I'm talking about sexually though.
Like
my
first like when I think about it, like my second ex-wife, like the way that I phrase it, like she probably was my first love. But if you want to look at it, like as far as like sexual experience, it'd be like my oldest daughter's mom.
Oh, okay.
So we were together from our 8th grade year to our junior year.
Yeah. So let's reverse it around a little bit. Reverse cowgirl. If you were out by yourself and you see your ex, out on a date, are you fucking that date up for her?
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm letting that
Good luck,
shit slide.
nigga.
Yeah, hey,
Good luck,
because depending on who it is, I'm gonna let it slide. Now, do I know the motherfucker that she on the date with? That it might be different.
Yeah.
Like
oh, this is my homeboy.
And then which ex are you asking me about?
Let's say the one that you're not really over. Let's say one that you still have feelings for.
I don't know if I really still have feelings for her,
or just any girl.
If it's somebody I don't know, I don't give a fuck. But if it's somebody I know, like now I'm gonna have to measure like this motherfucker finna be around my kids.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're gonna have to feel the heat a little bit. You're gonna have to feel the heat a little bit, motherfucker. But
yeah. What's that situation look like? You're gonna walk up to her or
I probably just look at him.
Oh, okay.
Like not her, but I introduce myself, firm handshake like that. You can give somebody a look that's kind of like, this thing ain't fucking with me. He ain't fucking with me today.
Yeah. And what is the most expensive thing a person can buy you that will make you happy?
The most expensive thing that a person
inexpensive.
can buy?
I'm sorry, inexpensive.
Inexpensive. Shit, I don't know, bro. Like some gummy worms. Like if somebody's paying attention to like what I like.
Yeah.
So I had this ex-girlfriend. She didn't last long, but she was like really thoughtful. She had paid attention to like the snacks and shit that I bought. So one day, like I came home from work and I had like a table full of all the snacks and shit that I liked. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That was cool as fuck.
Yeah. Took you out of a moment, whatever.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, because of the fact that you're in military, right?
Right.
Dallas Cowboys.
Right.
A nurse, right? Or something in the medical field?
Behavioral health tech.
And then the fact that you helped, with the hotline and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. For all the girls that are watching, like, because I always think about, you're watching, porn and stuff like that. They're thinking about like the medical field and stuff like that. Now when they watch this, what's your current status?
I'm single.
Okay, so he's single, ladies. So that way, if you're looking for any of those, you have a man right here. You know what I mean? I gotta find that Pornhub. Let me say that again, ladies. If you're looking for a man to fulfill that what is it? Have you ever seen Fake Hospital?
No.
Oh, okay. If you're looking for that fake hospital, that's the guy right here that you wanna hit up.
Now I'm gonna have to look this up. Where is this at? Is this on Pornhub?
Probably, or XNXX or something like that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
It's XXNX, okay?
Oh, he know.
Yeah.
He listen.
He just got off.
I got both of those.
Okay, let me say this.
Literally and figuratively.
I am 18, okay? What teenager you don't know that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Actually, let me ask you, would you ever date a porn star?
No.
Nah.
Or anybody in the entertainment business?
Actually, there's this dude named Adam.
Yeah.
Hold that thought, because that's where we're going with.
Okay.
As far as like making her my girl,
nah,
but I can have fun with one,
yeah. Let's say you're with a girl, and because the fact that Jimmy was going into it, and that seems to be the common conversation, currently right now. You know about the Adam 22, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing in that situation?
That shit ain't. First of all,
it ain't working with me.
Yeah, that situation is not happening.
Yeah.
Like I'm not following nobody doing it, bro. I don't even like the idea of a woman being with somebody that I knew before.
Yeah. And then now you have to relive it, and it's
Yeah,
just so
and
many
then it's
different
on.
questions and
Yeah,
stuff
and then
like
you
that.
record it
That's
and
fucking
shit.
weird.
Just
Yeah.
seeing her like nah, I'm good.
Yeah. And see, here's the thing too, is I wonder how long she had to play into it before she actually, because it wasn't his idea, you know what I mean? It was her idea all along. You know what I mean? And body count counts, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it counts for women. It don't
Yeah.
count for men.
Right.
But yeah,
I mean, when I say that it counts, when I'm thinking about like, would you get with a girl that's been with say 3 dudes?
yeah.
Would you get with a girl that's been with like 20 dudes?
I've been So all right. So you're asking me a question. Would I get with her? Yes.
I'm
Now
sorry,
the relationship.
That's where I was going with that.
The
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So the relationship is different, right? Because there's the higher the body count, the more likely I am to interact with somebody that you've possibly been with.
Yeah.
So it makes it a little bit more awkward. Not only that, it's just the fact that like as a single male, I
Yeah.
know how many women I've been with.
Yeah.
So if you have that high body count, like that's a lot of women
Yeah.
and men interactions that I possibly have to deal with. So
Yeah. And what
I'm
about
good.
something as not as bad as like let's say porn star set, because we mentioned OnlyFans. OnlyFans seems to be the biggest thing right now. Could you mess with the girl that's on OnlyFans?
Am I part of the talent?
No. She's stripping. Let's say she's at least stripping, but she's not masturbating or anything else on there.
Oh, so like other men looking at your woman
For
nah.
$3.99.
Nah, I can't do it.
Yeah, but
Like
see,
I don't give a
worth no $3.99.
yeah. I can't do it for the fact of like when you come over, you know what my woman looks like.
yeah,
Like
that's my
entering
thing.
like that's entering like my manly territory.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. Like
Yeah.
like I've progressed in life and my outlook is a little deeper than most people. Especially growing up in the era that we grew up in.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't want you to know what my woman looks like.
I-
Like you sitting in my living room and,
Yeah.
and imagine like, oh yeah, she got that tattoo right there.
Yeah. And I can't be in the fact I can't be in an argument with the dude, and the dude's like, dude, I can look at your girl for $3.99. And I know it's not $3.99. I'm just using it as, I'm generalizing. But if a dude came and told me that, I'm like, okay, she's gone. Like, I'm out.
Off top.
Yeah.
You're gonna come in like, bro, like she ain't gonna give you none, but I'm gonna pay this $3.99 and she gonna help me tonight.
Right.
Like, no.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not doing it.
Like, yeah, everybody's getting an ass whooping.
Yeah. I seen a bunch of chicks. They were talking about how many times a guy can wear the same drawers. I'm only wearing it once, maybe twice, depending on the situation.
It might be 2 days, 3 days tops. Like I've been in the military, and there's times where you can't just like baby wipes.
Yeah.
And yeah, you back in the same shit. But like, yeah, twice.
Yeah.
Twice at most.
Yeah, they were like, I think they had said that they couldn't be with someone that was like 2 days in or whatnot. But girls are very superficial. And I'm just saying that. This is my own opinion. I know it's going to trigger some people, but girls are superficial.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what's the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you?
The most embarrassing thing?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know. There's been a lot of like
A whole 8th grade year.
There's been like a lot of embarrassing things
Yeah.
that's kind of happened in life. Yeah. I would just say recently, just because of who I am and kind of like where my ego is. Like a couple of days ago, as you know, I work with kids with behavioral health issues. So a
Yeah.
kid spit in my face.
Oh wow.
I've never had that happen before, and I had to walk it off.
Yeah.
First of all, that hallway was long. It was long already, but it got longer. So other kids seeing that, and then like me having to walk it off while this shit is like,
oh man,
sliding down.
Two
my
biggest
face.
things: don't call me a bitch, and don't spit on my face.
Bro, I had to remember he was a kid.
Yeah.
The whole time I'm walking down there like he's a kid.
So then let me ask you, because the fact that he had done that, how do you make sure that he knows it's not okay, and that everybody else that's watching, because if everybody else watching, they're like, well, he did it, so that opens the door. Now I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna disrespect him.
Yeah. So we had first of all, after that, I spoke to him. He apologized. I told him my stance on it. I said, I know that you were in the spot. But there's a chance that I won't respond the same way if it happens again, because I'm a human being.
Did you say that before or after you chin checked him?
Bro, in my mind, he was twisted in so many different ways, but
Yeah.
I couldn't. Yeah. But we sat down we had like over 30 boys.
Yeah.
Sat them all down. They were in the cafeteria. We had a conversation, and I brought it up again, and I was like, so it's not a guarantee that I'm gonna respond the same way if one of you guys do that again, because I'm a human being, and
Yeah.
there's points for everybody.
Right.
Number one, because they were all putting their hands on each other, so we had to squash that. And I was talking to them like, you guys all have trauma, and you're quick to say what staff does to trigger your trauma, but every single one of you are contributing to somebody else's trauma in here.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. And then they had like Maryvale, they writing all that stuff on the wall, and I'm like, bro, I'm from Maryvale. Were y'all pretending?
Yeah.
Like, and we grew up like that. Y'all not like that. So we had that conversation. Everybody was kind of like silent, and it was yes sir, no sir at the end of that conversation. So
that's good that it rectified itself. What was that situation? Not giving them any excuse, but was there logic reason behind it?
So I don't know what happened in the beginning, but he was already upset.
Oh, okay.
And he was picking up chairs and trying to throw them.
Oh, okay.
So I grabbed the chair.
Oh, and that's what.
And then he looked at me. He said, "I'm not scared of you." I said, "I don't want you to be scared of me."
Yeah.
And then he grabbed another chair and tried to throw it. So we went to put him in the hold, and he turned and spit in my face. Oh, bro.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's a lot of patience. I mean,
bro, I didn't know I had that in me, because I always in my mind thought like, if that ever happened to me, I'm taking somebody's asses out.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, he's a kid. Like, he's a kid. I just had to keep saying that. Like, he's a kid. He's a kid. He's a kid. Well, I'm walking down the hallway and this shit is like sliding down. That was super embarrassing. Yeah, it was.
Wow. And I wanted to name this shitty fact, but because every episode I name out a random shitty fact. But today's shitty fact is: did you know that roller coasters were invented to distract Americans from sin? Yeah, and in the 1880s, businessman Lamarcus Thompson hated that Americans were tempted by places like salons and brothels. So out of Coney Island in New York, he built America's first roller coaster to give New Yorkers some good, clean fun. I mean, I still would have chose the brothel over a roller coaster, but I mean, teach his own, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe that tingling in the stomach is what was supposed to like simulate the tingling that we get before.
I still would have been in the brothel. I would have been like, and then I seen on a social experiment and wanted your input, but is being fat, is that a choice?
Is being fat a choice?
Yeah, we can't say anything because we can get like, people get offended anytime you mention fat people or anything about being fat.
I'm chubby.
I'm gonna say that I feel like 80% of it is a choice. Like, of course, there are biological factors or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it can be controlled. So if it can be controlled, then it's a choice.
Yeah. Do you think that we help out when people are fat? I mean, we give them. I was gonna sound really fucked up by say that, and I say this all the time. I'm gonna get canceled one day, but we give them like the chairs and stuff like that to move around. Like, I'm thinking like, let's give them walkers. You know what I mean? Like, let's give them walking sticks to help them. You know what I mean? Because
what's that Disney movie? Wall-E.
You gonna get me canceled, and I'm not even answering these fucking questions. I mean, the environment that is created for us doesn't help anybody.
Yeah.
Especially people who have disabilities and other things, because we find other ways to enable them. Like, the most unhealthy food is the cheapest.
It's a cheap, yeah.
And then then you have like the healthy food. Like, oh, you want organic?
Yeah.
$30.
Yeah. I can even
you want
buy
organic
regular food.
orange? $40. Like, because it has to be in season, right? Remember when we were growing up, there were certain fruits that we couldn't have because it wasn't the season for that. So like in the summer, you would have this fruit. In the winter, you would have this fruit. In the spring, you would have this fruit. And now you can have it at all times, but they're putting all these chemicals in, and none of it's really healthy for you.
And we don't think about it. The seedless, everything's seedless. Like, people aren't realizing, oh man, like I'm eating an orange that's seedless. And it's like, yeah, because it's not a real orange.
Right. bananas, all the bananas are clones.
Yeah.
Because the bananas that we were eating when we were younger, that those crops got destroyed, they got diseases and all that other, so they preserved one, and now it's the same banana that we're eating.
Wow. I didn't think about the bananas, but that makes a good point. But when I'm thinking about fat people, when I'm thinking about obese people, because one of the things that I see that they do, they take the picture right from an angle. Isn't it a form of catfishing?
Man, that's super catfish. So listen, when I first got, I wasn't in a social media guy.
Yeah.
I was out of the military or whatever, and MySpace was like a thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't know
Yeah.
until like I went through my divorce. This was my first divorce.
Yeah.
And picture phones were like just coming out, so I had the Razor or whatever.
Yeah.
And I took my picture. Of course, I'm me.
Yeah.
On there, so I'm getting all these responses, and people who are bigger boned, they are really good at angling.
But they're not bigger bones.
themselves.
The bones are still the same size. Like they gotta stop saying that. They're not bigger. They're the same size. It's just
All right. So obese people, they're really good. I'm not gonna say the word that you want me to say.
Yeah.
They're really good at at angling and taking angle. Now I'm a photographer, so I know about angles. And I know how to make people look smaller.
Yeah.
I know that you can make somebody step on their back foot and angle their shoulder away so it doesn't look like they're big and blocky, and all those type of things to make people appear slimmer.
Or wearing black.
Yes, it is catfish.
They wear black a lot.
Yes, or you wear black a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tights.
Listen,
They gotta stop doing that.
and
Because
Gray-
I can see their shit. I can see everything. Like it doesn't help anything. Like I can still see all your shit. You're still big. You're just big and tights.
and gray and horizontal stripes make you look bigger as well.
Yeah. But I
So
gotta
don't
call.
wear those.
I gotta call a
feel
horse.
like shots are fired towards me right
No.
now.
But hear
No,
me out.
no. First of all,
You gotta call a horse a horse. You know what I mean?
Okay. I just want to say this. I'm not. Hold on. I'm husky. Okay, I ain't a fat nigga. I'm trying to outrun some of these niggas out here. I ain't gonna lie.
What's your BMI?
What?
What's your BMI?
I don't know. I'm a young nigga. I don't be worried about that shit.
I got a scale on my car. Let's go pull it out.
That's fine.
We'll see
go
if you're
get it.
big or if you're obese.
I
or-
wear-
Because guess what?
I weigh 220 and I'm 5'7" and a half. So that
I'm overweight.
like,
You know what I mean?
they would say I'm severely overweight. I'm supposed to weigh like 155 or something stupid like
I'm like
that.
6'5" and I'm like 250.
You're not 6'5".
I'm like 6'5",
Bro,
depending on what shoes I wear.
I'm like 6'5". Listen,
I'm round, bro. Hold on. First of all,
if you're
let me say
like
this.
if you're
To
like
females,
6'5",
I'm 6'6". Okay, let me just say that. Let me just,
if you're
on Tinder, I'm 6'6".
if you're like 6'5", I'm like Caucasian.
I got bro.
No, but see, he wears high heels on Grinder, so that makes him
I do.
6'5".
I
You know what I
do.
mean?
Wait,
Yeah.
not on Grinder, on Tinder though.
Yeah.
There's no way you see my son is 6'4" and he's way taller than you. You're not even
Nah, I
close.
can't do that. Nah, he
But
ain't.
see,
he
He's
ain't.
definitely.
My original question is why can't we call it for what it is? Why can't we say people are fat without people
you can.
necessarily? Well, we can't though, because people are gonna get triggered. I'm gonna get some people that are gonna go in my DMs and be like, I can't believe you. You're such a disgrace. And I'm like,
Right.
are you fat? Like, why are you so offended? Like,
But
I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? We need to go back to the stage where we could be honest with people. Not necessarily are we being hurtful. We're just being honest.
right. I mean, so you can be honest and you can say whatever you want, but there are consequences that come with that in this new climate. So yeah, you can say that. You can call somebody fat, but there are going to be repercussions for people who deal with that.
That
Because
right hook.
But
that
what's the wrong repercussion of calling someone fat
I mean, there's
or skinny?
I mean, so would you say that somebody saying something that may be offensive, because we don't know what's offensive or not offensive to somebody until it's done?
I think when it's more descriptive or when it's more designated. And what I mean by that is like where let me give more context to it. If you call someone based on something that they can change, I feel like it shouldn't be offensive. You call someone fat, you call someone skinny, you call someone short, you call someone tall. Those things, like, I don't see it really being offensive. Now, if you start saying other stuff, you say the R word, you say the N word, you say the F word, you know what I mean? Those things, okay, yeah, I get it. You can get quickly canceled for that.
Right.
But if you're calling someone fat, and I'm only saying fat because we're on the subject, I don't see it, or skinny, you know what I mean, or anorexic, or you call someone, even like a little, the little person. I know if you say the M word, I don't know if I'll get canceled for saying that, but if you say that, you'll get, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
don't say that.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're going to
I'm
get.
not. Yeah,
You're going to get canceled
yeah,
for that.
and I love
off
my
top.
job. Yeah, I love my job. So
Off top. So, I don't have an answer for you with that one, Patrick. I
Yeah.
listen. So there are people who can't change some of those things. So we're a society where we have to be triggered by everybody else's triggers.
right.
And like, so we're gonna do these woke in quotes where everybody's like massively oversensitive. I think that we're an oversensitive
We are.
society.
I agree.
Right. So there are things that people can and can't control. Like there's some people that can't gain weight. There's some
Yeah.
people that can't lose weight. That doesn't mean that everybody can't. So we like to include everybody.
Yeah.
And we don't want to exclude anybody anymore. And before it was like the other way where you kind of had to like earn things. And I think that as we grow, we're trying to find where our middle ground is.
Yeah.
Because it's either it used to be like black or white, and
Yeah.
now everything's fucking gray. Like all the houses look the same.
Yeah.
Everybody's food choices are the same. Like you don't have there's no they're trying to get rid of diversity because they want us to be like this collective group of fucking.
They gotta stop with that bullshit. And even with the stay woke bullshit, sometimes I do it out of sarcasm, and some people will be liking it, like, man, you know, I'm motivating. Like, no, I'm saying it out of sarcasm because the stay woke is bullshit. Everybody says stay woke about everything. Like, man, I did this today. I'm, stay woke. And like, no, you're just fucking just looking for attention.
Yeah, and it's that because everybody wants to be the same. Somebody wants to have the information first.
Right.
So now we're going to say, oh, no, you wasn't on this. Like I'm woke. Oh, y'all out here asleep.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to be first. So now we're going back more toward being individual. Like some people are pushing against it and wanting to be individuals. So
Yeah.
let me be first to say this. You don't have this information. Let me give you this.
Yeah.
And we want to have the information first. Number one is social media driven because we want that attention.
Yeah.
Like I remember we didn't have internet growing up. Like a phone call will fuck up your whole connection.
Yeah.
And you might have been, you thought you was talking to a hot chick in the chat line, Miss Salt and Pepper 227. You don't know what she looks like, but the conversation was heavy. The phone rings and it's over. Like you can't find her in that chat anymore.
I got catfish one time. And my wife still gives me shit about it to this day. My sister and my cousin. So I was talking to this chick, and this chick's like, hey, long story short, we end up meeting up with this chick. This chick and, a few friends, my cousin and I. And when we get there, like right before we're about to get there, they were meeting up at a QT, and we're getting ready to pull up, and I see them like in the distance. I tell my sister, I'm like, they're big chicks. And at that point, like I didn't have anything. Back then I was superficial. I didn't, I wasn't into big chicks.
Yeah, we're kids. Kids are superficial for the most part.
And so I'm telling my sister, I'm like, keep driving. And they're just rolling. They're just laughing. They're like, hell no, we're stopping right in front of there. I had to figure out something to do for an hour and a half with them. I kept calling my sister, like, pick me up. And I kept telling the girls, like, yeah, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to leave here pretty soon. Something came up. We were there for an hour and a half. I was saying the story 10 minutes in, and they were so confused. I ended up walking in the store buying them snacks. Like that fucking helped them out. I didn't fucking help them out. I ended up fucking buying them snacks. Probably gained them more weight. That was a fucked up situation. And my sister, like, she thought it was the funniest thing.
Bro.
That created trauma for me, you know what I mean? But
that voices sounding good. Like if a girl sounded good on the phone, it got you everything. Like the kids don't remember those talk line. Yeah. What was the do you remember the line that we used to have, the little teen line that we used to have? What was it called?
Party line.
Yeah, well, not but it wasn't called the party line. It was like
it was, well, there was a few of them. The loop.
The loop.
Yes.
Oh, bro. The loop had us in Mesa one time with these. I was like, bro, they got us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the voices are tricky. Like, oh, she sound good as hell.
Yeah.
So they at least we get fake pictures to look at now when you catfish. Like in your mind, this woman looks good. It might not be her, but like we automatically attributed really good sounding voices to beautiful people, and that shit was not the case 85% of the time.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck the loop. We're gonna close the loop.
Yeah. Did you ever mess with the party line?
Yeah, I used to be on the loop.
Party line. No, but the party line was a different one. The party line would fucking suck. it was a good spot to go to where you knew the party was gonna get shot up and you were gonna be in a fucked up situation.
Nah, I
So the
wasn't
party
on that.
line, you would call this number and it would tell you like parties that were happening in certain areas.
Oh yeah, no.
You would just fucking go there. Fuck, 10 minutes in and the party would either get shot up or just something would happen. You're like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Growing up, we did the flyers. Like
Yeah.
we did our flyer parties. We would I don't know how many malls we got kicked out of. Malls hated that shit.
Yeah.
Like passing out the flyers or whatever. We even had our high school security, like at being security at our parties.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So before we continue, we're gonna take a quick shit break. But before we do, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe to this channel, and share this video for support. We'll be right back. I'll tell you, it's not too.
Habari Entertainment Films present There's Only One Name for News with Damon and Iesha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment, a race against time. On a quest for glory. Habari News Weekly, HabariEntertainment.com. Catch us for more. Visit us, HabariEntertainment.com.
You don't really have to be vulnerable on this.
Well, that's
show.
the point, is because I want to be able to I want to give people a voice to say what they want and to be open and not have to necessarily be criticized. That's why eventually I want to move it over to like a Patreon and OnlyFans or something like that. But we're back. I'm sorry. Welcome back, fuckers. Random thought. What race would you be if you could be a different race?
I haven't thought about probably Samoan.
Yeah, why?
Man, because they number one, they're big as fuck.
Yeah.
And so I'm with the shit.
Yeah.
But if I had to fight a Samoan, I'd probably think about it.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's they're intimidating.
Yeah. I don't know. Because I was going back and forth on what race I would like to be if I wasn't.
Would you like to be a black man? That's fine.
Here's the thing, and I know it's gonna sound really fucked up. Don't cancel me. I do, but I know in the society that we live in,
Yeah.
I would love to. You know what I mean? Because the fact that like
Comes with a big dick.
I mean, that's not the only thing. You know what I mean?
That's a plus. I mean, and we got height.
That's not the only thing. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to explain to people like I got a big dick. You know what I mean? You're like, I'm black. You know?
Come on now. Come on now.
But athletically, you know,
Right.
you're better. Just I don't know.
Most inventions, if you look back at it, most inventions and the ones that we use every day for practical use. come from
Here's the
black people.
thing. Here's the thing. Being perfectly honest with you, I'm gonna have an honest moment with you. Outside of my own race, the only race that really like supports me and like I'm able to connect with is my black folks. My Mexicans, they do too, but I don't get any support from any other race.
Right.
And it's even been since I was younger. I'm gonna tell you a story when I was younger. I used to go to a charter school. I used to hang out with this black dude. My own people were telling me like, you need to stop hanging around with him. I had just gone in mid-year. I don't know the whole backstory of it. He was really cool. We got along. We were going back and forth. We were rapping and this and that. And just one day he stopped showing up because of the fact that we were hanging out. They were treating it like a prison system where I needed to
Right.
hang around my people. He needed to hang around his own people.
Yeah, that shit's stupid.
But a lot of times, and then again, it was back in the days, whatever the case is. But we got along. I just seem to connect more. If I'm not connecting with my own people, I'm connecting with more black people.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Because I mean, I'm gonna tell you a secret that's not so secret.
Yeah.
Is that you guys are just a lighter black
Yeah.
person. Like it's like the Moors that came over, they're black.
Yeah.
You guys have black blood in you. Like any Hispanic race that you see, there's darker hues in there.
Right.
So yeah, you guys are black people. So it's
And even a lot of the memes and stuff like that they say, I know that we can connect. because the fact that they say like, oh, like a lot of times you'll see whether it's Mexican or it's black, and it's like a mom gets mad, and it's like you can swivel it each way. We've all gone through the same struggle. You know what I
Right.
mean? So yeah, so that would be my take, but for you it'd be Samoan, just so that way you could be bigger.
Yeah, I mean, they're bigger. Every single like they babies is like 20 pounds when they're born and shit.
Yeah.
Some big ass kids. Like I've been short my whole life. All my brothers are taller than me, by the way. My dad is short,
Yeah.
but like all my brothers are taller than me. They're either 5'10" and up.
Yeah.
So I don't like it. I want to be like I'm big as far as like mass, but
Yeah.
height I need to be taller. And yeah, they're usually real tall and big.
Yeah. When I was little, I used to think about I can't remember if it was Cuban or Puerto Rican. I thought they were like the best of both worlds. I always wanted to be one of them. And I always wanted to be a Cuban or Puerto Rican from like New York, so I could be authentic,
And have that accent.
Yeah. And just because of the fact that they always seem to have all the girls, and actually now that I'm thinking about it, that would probably be my my number 1A, or my second one. So and last question before we head over to the shitty thoughts. At any point, is it bad to unfriend or remove someone who's passed away from your social media accounts?
Is it bad? No. I mean, some people don't want to be like reminded over and over again about like
Yeah.
who this person was and them being lost.
I
I don't like going to funerals.
Yeah.
So I'm not one of those people that like there's only a couple of funerals that I'm guaranteed to go to, but like funerals, I don't even like the whole vibe of it. I told my kids when I go, I don't want a funeral.
Yeah.
Like cremate me, you can throw me in a grocery bag for all I give a shit.
I say this all the time. When I die, I want the most fucked up funeral. I want people to go there and be like, where the fuck was I just at? Like, there's just so much going on that like, but see, they're gonna have so much fun, and they're gonna just be so mind fucked that they're gonna be like, man, I actually had a good time. I always say I want clowns as pallbearers, or I want people dressed up in like fucking weird costumes. I want a voice of me inside the coffin when they're lowering me down, like, just kidding, get me out, yeah. I want someone to have my phone, during the service, texting everybody like, hey, glad you guys made it. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to be so fucked up to where people be like, yep, that's Patrick. Like, I'm still laughing to this day. You know what I mean? Like,
I used to tell my boys, when I get cremated, just smother my ashes over dollars and then take me to a strip club and dip. But like, I just don't want nobody profiting over my death because my kids or family is mourning, and now they're trying to be extravagant on. Like, I'm never going to see it.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be a part of that
Right.
whole situation. So I much rather them spend the money on themselves than to deal with any of that. So
you want to be cremated when you?
yeah, like, and I mean, because I'm military, like they'll pay for it.
Yeah.
So they don't, like, it doesn't even have to come out of anybody's pocket.
Yeah.
So,
But that's what I was asking, because I was thinking about that, and because they'll pay for it, cremation is probably the cheapest route.
Right.
But they'll pay for an actual funeral service as well, the burial and everything. But
Right.
you would still choose cremation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I don't need to be buried nowhere.
I kind of go back and forth. Like,
yeah, I don't want nobody visiting me anywhere or doing, like, when I'm gone, just I'm really big on creating memories.
Yeah.
So we do like vacations and all this stuff because that's what I remember growing up. Like, I remember a handful of toys, but I always remember the trips. I remember the laughing and all that other stuff. So creating the experience, that's what I want them to remember. I don't want them to go to a spot on the planet. I want them to
feel forced to go there. Yeah.
I want them to go to a spot in their mind where they.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking the same thing. And then have you seen how they do seeds now? Like, they could turn you into an actual seed and you can grow a tree out of it.
Tree.
I thought that was kind of dope. You know what I mean? So, I mean, not necessarily do they have to come visit me, but I can still offer some.
Yeah, it'd be cool to
environmental.
Be a tree. If cremation wasn't a thing, like tree, something giving back.
Yeah.
Oxygen. Yeah, I'm the reason you breathing, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd be like,
there's actually
put it in a park where racists go and be like, yeah, a black man is giving you oxygen. Like that shit.
Yeah. And I would love to hear your thoughts on this one. A guy took a lady out for 10 dates, and she told him he still ain't getting none. She had 2 kids, and he said he needed to wait. Or she said he needed to wait. Guy was frustrated and kicked her out of his car and told her to walk home. Is he wrong for that?
Nope.
I don't think he is either.
Yeah. Nope.
I think he's stupid Because why are you taking a chick out
That's
for 10 dates?
Yeah, that's 10 dates.
That's minimum $100.
So this is gonna sound kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have to let people know where your boundaries are.
Right.
I'm like, after 3 dates, if
3 dates,
we're not fucking,
exactly.
like I'm done with the dates.
Yeah.
Because at this time I just feel like I don't know, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like sex isn't the end all be all, but it's one of those
See,
motherfucking
and
things.
I feel like this is where I'm gonna like get people upset, but I think sex has to be a factor
It's
within,
definitely.
because if there's no chemistry there, it's gonna cause issues down the road with you and that chick.
And I've waited before.
Yeah.
And had sex with the woman and didn't like it. And and now what?
Yeah. I'm still waiting for my first one. You know, I'm a abstinence. So I'm waiting for the right person. So when it does happen, I know it's gonna be something special.
Yeah. So if you have a goal in mind, that's what's up. But if we're dating, I'm gonna let you know off top. Like I'm a sexual person. I talk sexual. I move sexual. Like in my mind, like the jokes that I have is all gonna be sexual. Is that all you think about? No, but it's like a big part of me and my personality. And if somebody doesn't like that, automatically we're not a match, because you could just keep moving on from that point. Like I have been on dates where like it's just been dates, but in my mind I already know that's what it is. Like sometimes you just want female companionship.
Right.
You don't want to be around hard-head dudes all the damn time. I want to hang out with my boys all the time. I want something soft around me, something more feminine. So I'm not dealing with that. So when I have that in mind already, I know. But if we're dating with the intent to have a relationship, sex gonna have to be somewhere in that initial in those initial stages. So I need to know if we can keep moving on from here.
Let me ask you this question. Because now when you were kind of talking about that, I was thinking about the feminine stuff. I heard a question that was brought up that said that guys that eat the box are feminine. Do you believe that?
Nah, that's bullshit.
They were saying that because the fact that when a guy's down there, the girl's looking down at the guy and saying, "I have control over you." And I'm like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that you think that. They're like,
yeah, I can't even. So I'm really good at like putting myself on both sides when it comes to stuff like that. I can't even fathom that. Like, nah, because when I'm down there, I'm in control.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking about. Like it's to me, it's the total opposite from what they were saying. Is it's a power issue. You're controlling the situation. And then let me put on this next one. It is I only can play it for a few seconds before I get in trouble, but it is now time to talk about confessions. You ready for some confessions?
I'm ready.
Okay. So this one comes in, it says, I keep telling my girlfriend I'm going to propose one day, but to be honest, I don't see that ever happening because of her body count. She's been with more dudes in my graduating class, and I'm really just with her until I get my life together.
That's crazy.
I don't blame him, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, body counts.
So listen, the body count does count, but
relationship wise, because of the marriage.
But relationship wise, that's crazy. Does she know this? Obviously, she
doesn't. Yeah.
So that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Off top, because I'm really big on giving somebody like, nah, you get a chance to say yes or no.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna trick somebody into a situation. I'm really big on being blunt. Like I'm probably
he's not honest, because the fact that he's saying he's with her until he gets his life together.
Right, and that's so. Let's say that she finds a dude tomorrow that's going to treat her the way that she wants to, and she's
leading her
on. She just packs up and dip. He gonna feel some kind of way about that shit.
Yeah,
he's not gonna be like, oh, woo. Well, thank God, because I was waiting. I was waiting to get my life together before she get out of here. She took the decision away from me. Now I don't have to break the news to her. No, he's gonna feel fucked up.
Yeah.
So nah.
Yeah, I'm big on honesty. Just be straight up with her.
Just be honest. That shit's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Regardless, but give somebody the choice to stay. If she stays after he told her that, then what happens after that point is not up to him.
Yeah. Here's another one. I was dating my boyfriend, at the time, and when I got bored with him, and when he was being cheap with me, I got with his boss, and when my boyfriend found out, I had his boss fire him. That's fucked up.
That's
big time fucked up.
You're gonna have to meet a couple of my sisters.
Yeah.
And I don't call women bitches, but the bitch,
Yeah.
my sisters is coming to beat
She
you.
was never with him for anything other than the
Off top,
fucking
you
cup, the come
You
up.
about to get
Whoops.
it. My sisters is gonna give you the business. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now.
Yeah.
I'm calling all of them too. There's a lot.
Yeah. That's fucked up that the boss would fire him. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, the boss is catching it.
yeah.
The boss is catching
Well,
it.
I'm already fired.
Yeah, like I'm fired already. Oh, you about to get you definitely about to get the business. He had to be the owner of the company because if that shit, like, you know what kind of HR nightmare that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting the business. Everybody's getting it. The sisters is beating your ass, and I'm gonna meet you at work.
I'm gonna do the same thing you did to her.
Yeah.
Not me. Someone is. Yeah. Here's another one. I was hooking up with this sneaky link, and when I almost got caught, I told my boyfriend he was my cousin. Now my sneaky link comes over all the time when my boyfriend is about to leave to work, and my boyfriend thinks it's my cousin. Another fucked up situation.
Yeah, both of them getting it.
Yeah.
Both of them getting it. She's wrong for that shit. But like if I meet you at a point and then we become cool to a point where I think you're family, like there's a certain amount of trust that I've put into you, and if you take my trust away, it's a wrap. Because
here's the thing, he's kind of dumb though.
Yeah,
because the fact that he's I'm asking questions before, like, why is he always over when I'm going to work? And
who's your mom? Who's your dad? Like, how come I don't ever see him like with the family shit? Who like?
Or what's your name? And then I'm checking. You know what I mean? Like, because for one, why am I leaving old girl home with another guy? You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm asking questions.
Yeah, but I mean, some people have that trusting thing in them where you're not expecting it to happen, so you're not looking for it. But the funny thing is, so I have this cousin. She lives in Atlanta, and she was married at the time, and we hadn't talked since we were like kids, and then we started talking like all the time. And her husband, he's a white dude, and her husband at the time was like, "Who is this dude like you always on the phone with?" And she was like, "That's my cousin." So he asked my uncle. She's my grandma's brother's daughter. So he was like, "Oh yeah, that's Cameron. That's my sister Lenora's grandson." And he was like, "Oh okay," because he wasn't going for none of that shit. So he definitely was asking questions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta ask questions. And then the last one, I secretly installed a camera in my girl's parents' house because a friend let me know that my girl might be cheating. My girl wasn't cheating, but her dad was. He found the camera, and now I know his secret, but he doesn't know it's me.
That's two ways of fucked up. Number one,
blackmail. Sorry,
you're in somebody else's home though, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's just it. If I'm the dad, and
I mean, I stumbled across it. I didn't go for you. I just stumbled across it. I am so sorry. I'm gonna need some bread for you, dog.
Hey,
nah,
you gonna
someone's.
I ain't like that.
Somebody getting their ass beat. That's off top. Like that's a violation. That's bro. Another man's house.
Yeah.
Like that's.
And then who's to say that he's not checking out on the mom too? And if there's sisters and other people in the house.
Yeah, that's a super violation. Like men are like hella territorial, and I'm really big on respect. I don't give a fuck who you trying to catch in this motherfucking house. You better ask some motherfucking questions and find another way to do it. But you go as far as to
violate my house.
Yeah, and you're violating my privacy and all kind of other shit. No telling what else that person is seeing in the house. Like, and the fact that this is not your fucking place.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay someone to violate him.
Like, imagine somebody. Like that's just like you coming in and putting your feet on somebody's fucking dinner table.
Yeah,
like nah.
Yeah, it's not happening with me. It's I don't know. Hold on, I'm looking for this beat. Okay, here we go. Are you pretty smart?
I like to say I got some basic intelligence.
I don't know. We're gonna see if you're smart or if you're fucking stupid.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's not hard. Actually, it's not really. Are you smarter than a third grader or fifth grader? It's more of just
common sense.
Common sense. Yeah, it's more common sense questions. But name 3 countries, and you can't say Mexico, Canada, or U.S.
Uruguay, Brazil, Argentina.
Okay, cool. What flavors are the same with Skittles?
What flavors are the same with Skittles? So like green apple, lemon, fucking grape.
There's no flavors with Skittles. They're all the same flavor.
Are you serious?
Kid you not. Skittles and Fruit Loops, they're the same flavor.
Nah, Skittles taste different, bro.
No, they have the scents. The scents is what triggers your brain to say, okay, like it's different, but they're all the same.
Oh, well, they did a good job at tricking.
Yeah, I mean Fruit Loops. I thought.
Yeah, I know Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops don't. They all taste the same.
Yeah.
Like fucking Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Captain Crunch is so good. I'm sorry, I know that's off topic, but fire.
I don't like it. Fruit Loops
shit
or
good.
you said Captain Crunch, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Captain Crunch annoys the shit out of me because they get stuck to the top of your mouth.
Yeah, that shit cuts you up.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
But you got to eat it fast as hell.
I'm willing to make
Yeah.
sacrifices.
No, kids that eat Captain Crunch or fucking have silver in their mouth and fucking eat Twizzlers and chew
I
on
don't eat
tires
Twizzlers.
and they chew on tires and shit and
She was tires. One of the crews, the little baby from the cruise.
yeah. If a rooster laid an egg right in front of you, what color would it be?
First of all, if it did that, I'm taking it to a museum off top.
Nice. Okay.
Like
Roosters don't- right.
Roosters a dude.
Yeah, there you go. And the last one. Where's a woman's G spot?
Where's a woman's G spot?
Yeah, ladies, pay attention.
So y'all on camera, right? It's so let's see. Go 1, 2.
Jimmy, take notes.
Listen,
Right here?
the second knuckle,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
you go to the second knuckle and you curve you
Yeah.
curve your finger, and that's where it's at.
I mean, I know, but or actually, I don't even know if I know. I should ask my wife, but yeah, I don't know. We didn't get a chance to play the last show, but I've been wanting to play this, to bring it back, but it's kind of like a smash or pass kind of thing. To say who you would rather, your boss or your best friend's mom.
My boss,
Yeah. Your first ex or your second ex?
second ex.
Okay. Big Oprah or little Oprah?
Big Oprah.
Big Oprah or little Oprah?
Yeah.
Little Oprah got more money, so yeah, we're going with little Oprah.
You think so?
Yeah, little Oprah is
You remember
when she got smaller. That's when she became a billionaire.
Oh, okay, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Caitlyn Jenner or Bruce Jenner?
Nah,
Who you picking, Jimmy?
I ain't picking nothing. It's over. This game is
What's
finished.
the Adam's
It's the
apple?
same fucking person. Absolutely not.
Who you picking, Jimmy?
Ask that question. Don't ask me.
And the last one, Bad Bunny or Bad Barbie?
I don't even know who they are.
Bad Bunny is that weird kid that's doing
Bad
like the
Barbie.
reggaeton stuff, and Bad Barbie is the Catch Me Outside girl.
Oh, Catch Me Outside.
Yeah,
How about that? She's an adult now, right?
yeah, dude. I just heard
she's
that.
20. Oh yeah, she's
Yeah,
over me.
she's legal age now, but I just heard that she made like a killing on her OnlyFans. or
Yeah, she's
something.
making money.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's making bread on all
like
that.
millions and stuff like
She
that.
really not even that cute.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me ask you because Jimmy wanted me to ask you. So we're doing Smash or Pass. Big Oprah or Little Oprah?
I'm going big old.
Caitlyn Jenner or Bruce Jenner?
You remember Chappelle's show when he had Oprah's baby?
Yeah.
Oh, man, dog, it don't matter, man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Medium Oprah.
Me and weight loss.
Yeah. And-
Millionaires.
Yeah. And that is a show, my friends. Thank you. To all the viewers out there, thank you for tuning in and supporting. Please don't cancel me. This is all for entertainment. I'm throwing my disclaimer out there. Like, this is all just to give people a voice to, just the bullshit, have fun, and get away from their fucking crazy life. I want to thank my guest, Cameron, for showing love and coming on the show. We didn't actually shit on him, but he did get a little bit shitted. But how'd you like it, though, so far?
Oh yeah, it was fun. So I feel like when it gets closer to the canceled questions,
Yeah.
I want to be on here, and I'm gonna go wild because I think because we did the parent podcast before, that
Yeah.
I'm still in that reason
mode.
in mind.
Yeah. Wait
Yeah.
until I create this event. I want to have this event. It's going to be dope. I was kind of mentioning a little bit of what I want to do, but it'll be dope. We get this panel and we talking shit
Yeah.
and we all get canceled together.
Yeah, because when I'm in that shit talking mode, like I can talk shit with the best of them. It's definitely they're gonna be like, what? Yeah. The people who know me gonna be like, oh yeah, that's Cam. But everybody else that sees me like in work mode or like in the community, they'll be like, where this motherfucker come from?
Yeah.
But there's there's two sides to every coin.
Yeah. Yeah. But I thank you. Thank you for coming on the show. Ladies, hit them up. Where can they follow you at?
Respect _ Cam. Wait, respect _ the _ Cam on TikTok and Instagram.
Okay. And ladies, he is single, so remember that.
Do a deep voice.
Yeah, hey, listen.
Do your best pickup line for the
sound
girls
like
out there.
My
You sound
best
like the
pickup
Allstate lady.
line.
Yeah.
I'm responsible.
You know what's a good pickup line for nowadays? I can get a car with 0 down.
Here it
good,
is right
good
here.
credit score.
Listen, I don't have to talk to you every day.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna ask you where you at. I'm not one of those dudes that like cares about what his girl wears and all that other type of shit. Like the moment that I feel disrespected, that's when we're gonna have an issue. But as long as you're being respectful, you can wear whatever you want and do whatever you want. Don't have me looking stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna have you looking stupid.
And ladies, he'll peg you on a pagan holiday.
What?
Just a heads up. Peg you on a pagan holiday.
What
Yeah.
he said,
When you get a little bit older, I'll tell you about it. But ladies, send him a boo pic. Guys, send him a dick pic in his DMs.
nah,
And
don't do that. leave the dicks out. I got my own dick. I can see it every day.
But as we wrap the show, I want to give a huge shout out to my guest. You want to plug, promote anything?
I'm gonna do this again.
Yeah.
You so my daughter is a super creative. So everybody go check out her artwork. She designs clothes. She does custom murals and lots of commission things. It's SherayWilliams.com. That's SHOREIGHWILLIAMS.com. So check her out. Let her know if you like her artwork, if you want to get tattoos done by her, if you want her to make you some kind of custom clothing, go ahead and reach out.
Yes, please support the movement. And I hope you guys all had fun. I thank you all for kicking the shit with us and having fun. To Dip and the whole Habari Entertainment and all the viewers out there and everybody in here. I hope you guys enjoy the show. If not, who gives a shit? Please also check out One Love on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a good night. Spread love. Like your legs. And we're out.
Peace.
Peace.